here. Welcome to another episode on our channel. Just like to start off by apologizing for a couple of things first. First and foremost, sound quality. I know that there's a bit of a je ne sais quoi to it at this point in time, and honestly I've been doing the best that I can to work with what I have. There's been a bit of an equipment change. I'm on a brand new computer now. Some ways a little bit faster, so that's going to be nice, but on that same note, the microphone setup's a bit different, all that fun stuff. So I've ordered a part that should hopefully make everything a little bit nicer going forward, but we're just going to have to deal with this for the time being. Second thing, it has been a long time, very long time. Very sorry about how long it's taken to get another episode out. It's college life, right? It's took up a lot of my time, and I just had to kind of make a decision, do I want to be responsible, or do I want to play Minecraft, right? So, I do apologize for that. I have actually completed my diploma, so that shouldn't be getting in the way anymore. Now we'd only have my job to worry about. So that being said, have a little bit of sad news. This island is right behind me. Well, we have to move on from it. We really do. I've tried to think about what we can actually do with this series, and I don't really have a whole lot of ideas for it. I mean, one possibility was maybe making it so that we literally cannot leave the island or something like that. But yeah, it's just too many things that can just be solved by the boat that I'm in right now, honestly. And I've started playing on a server anyway, so I figured, you know what? Actually, a sad story there, the server actually crashed. So we can't play on that one anymore either. Picking out a new server anyway, might as well start the series over is kind of what I was thinking. Because it's a lot more fun to build with a community in mind. So that being said, we are going to say goodbye to our island home. Just kind of come back here a little bit, take one good look at it. Goodbye, Epic Tree Farm. Well, kind of epic, I suppose. I've learned a lot. I've learned a lot, and honestly, even if we were to continue with this series, I'd be tearing this whole island down. I really would. It's there's just a lot more that I can do now. So that being said, we do have a couple of servers that we're going to look at today. This is kind of a first impressions video, kind of an episode 0 of our new series, and we're going to be taking a look at those servers today. And let's pop over there right now, and yeah, hopefully we like what we see, because honestly, I'm a little tired of not really having a proper home. I mean, I can't talk to anybody on this island, and, well, of course, the other server's gone. So, rest in peace, rest in cheese. Yes, cheese. We're going to, make it better to cheese and just kind of rest in it. Okay, rest in peace, Chili Vanilla, you will be missed. So we're going to start off today by actually doing an out with the old, in with the new type thing. So, goodbye Skyblock, and rest in peace, Chili Vanilla. I know I've said that a couple times, but I really did love that server. We're going to try out Cubicraft as our first stop of the day, mostly because it does, from what I've heard, it's a whitelisted server, and we're going to have to do an application. So we might as well get that out of the way and move on to something else. And here we are on... Wow, that's a lot of noise. Holy! Wow, pretty impressive. This is Cubicraft. And, wow, that's a very interesting first impression of the server. Oh, let's get out of the noisy area, see if we can figure out what's going on here. They seem to have a, I don't think that they officially have... Actually... There we go, that's better. They don't seem to officially have a beacon on. It's probably just a speed hack or something. No, that's not safe. Interesting. Okay, so we have survival over here. That music. Let's see if I can do something about that. Let's do that. Let's just bring that down to a dull roar. Okay, so here we are. So we had our... This here was survival! Alright. Should probably take a look at... What else do we have on this server, though? We have... This is really, I'm actually really impressed with this build. Just the level of detail and everything that went into it. That's That's pretty wild. I am envious of people who can build like that. Okay, we have Missile Wars. Interesting. We might have to make a sub-series about that at some point. Moving on, we'll continue to look around here. Jogging over here. Creative, okay. So we can actually have, yeah, a creative server. That might actually help us with some of our redstone planning, just for timings and whatnot. And then I guess this is where we had first. Oh, here we go. VHS, or sorry, VHC, UHC. The world is not open yet. That's fine. That's fine. We're mostly here for survival anyway. So let's head back over there, check out how their survival actually goes. Now, I'm noticing that, like, as I'm playing, the frame rates are good, but the recording is a little choppy, so I do apologize for that. A little slow on the draw. Wow, okay. Hey, what's this port? Community servers, offline. Oh, interesting. Okay. Not quite sure what that's all about, but it says that it's offline, so I guess it's like little sub-servers on the server? That's kind of neat. So, let's try survival again. Let's actually see if we can get in this time. We're sorry, the server you have requested is unavailable at this time. Rest assured, we are trying to solve this issue. Check back later. If this problem persists or if you have questions or concerns, please tell me stuff again. Yeah, send stuff to Cubicraft. Ah, well, we are not off on a good start here. So, let's take this opportunity, I guess, to try something else. Let's log in here, see what's, cannot connect to the default or fallback server. Please try again. Alright, guys, we're just gonna have to come back later, I guess. So the next server that we're going to look into today is iso.mcserver.ws. I don't know, everyone's just kind of short forming it to ISO. Now what I'm noticing here is that it absolutely requires 1.12. So I guess goodbye Optifine. We'll hopefully not need you if we go with this one. And I'm going to fix that. I'll see just 1 second. Alright, we are back and using 1.12 now. Now it's saying can't connect to server. Yeah, you know what? It happens a lot. It's just having problems pinging it or something. Let's go and check these guys out. Ooh, load times are pretty good. Okay. Okay, that's interesting. And let's actually fix our frame of view here. Surprised I didn't notice that before on Cubicraft. So wow, we definitely have some randomness happening here. Okay. Alright, now I'd like that it's 1.12. I really do like that. What that probably means though is that there's not a whole lot regarding plugins. Like, so say if we need to have something rolled back, we probably can't, that kind of thing. Welcome to ISO Gravity Server Museum. Okay. Dragon Egg, cool. Cool. I wonder whose build this is. Nobody's online. Perfect! Yes, I know how to destroy a tree. Thank you, Minecraft. What stuff? Okay, well, this is somebody else's build. Obviously, let's get out of here. It's not going to go away until I destroy a tree, is it? Fine. We'll get back once we destroy this tree. You know what, actually, it's gonna... I'm gonna see if there's a setting. Alright, we are back. By the looks of it, the... oh, there's a beacon. Of course there's a beacon. That's what the big line is. Anyway, yes, tooltips. Or not tooltips, but the tutorial thing. Yeah, apparently we're just gonna have to get around to interesting cactus farm. A little bit lossy by the looks of it. Anyway, yes, we're a little bit scattered here. I apologize, ladies and gentlemen. Basically, we're just gonna have to wait until we actually do things like punch a tree and all that fun stuff. So, that being said, there's a lot happening here at its spawn. This kind of reminds me of Mumbo a little bit. It's RV season 4. That was great. If anyone's wondering what I'm talking about, that would be Hermitcraft. I'm sure you've heard of it. One of my favorite YouTubers. So, the heck is this? I wish the people were on so I can actually ask questions. It seems interesting in the sense that it's quite open. There doesn't seem to be a whole lot of rhyme or reason to anything that's going on here, which is kind of good and bad in a sense, because it's nice if things have a theme, but it also looks like there could be a lot of community here. Given that everything is built really close, it doesn't seem like people are afraid of getting griefed or anything like that. Now, I do believe I was told that ISO gets griefers every once in a while. I'm not entirely certain, but we'll take a look at that. We'll definitely take this into consideration. So far, so good. It looks pretty neat. I like that it's 1.12. It means that we're going to be able to build out of concrete and all that fun stuff. Terracotta blocks make very beautiful things. I've seen some people make some very beautiful builds out of terracotta blocks. I'm afraid to jump down here because I don't quite know if I can get out without griefing him. So we'll just not jump down there for the time being. Yeah, well, that's looks like a good community. Good community here. So we're going to leave it at that for now. And we're going to hop on to the WordyCraft server. Alright, so we are back at the server list here, and I've added our final stop of the day, which is WordyCraft. So we're just going to take a peek at these guys here. Another one of the recommended ones. Hopefully we can actually talk to some people. It looked like, wow, okay. Definitely 1.12, because we got some terracotta happening here. And, Oh, hey! It's one of my old buddies. Yeah, so, yeah, let's, what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to probably get a little bit distracted by people saying hello and all that fun stuff, so I'm going to wander around here just a little bit and see what this world has to offer. Oh, actually, let's take a peek at the, yeah. Okay, don't quite know what's going on there. I'm guessing a barrier block? Must be a barrier block. That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. It says, breaking the rules will result in a ban. Welcome to WordyCraft. Here are the rules. Breaking the rules will result in a ban. No griefing, no raiding, no stealing, no flying. You know, there's no fun here. No, actually, I like that we have all of these things. No floating truce, that's a given. No PvP without consent. No racism. No mods. Okay, so I'm going to have to find out about the no mods thing, because part of how we can actually do time lapses and whatnot does actually involve using a mod. So I'm going to find out what the limitations are there. I might be able to get special permission so that we can use the replay mod. Otherwise, I have to get like a camera account or something and a second computer, and that starts to get a little bit messy. Doesn't look like there's a whole lot going on here at spawn. I'm just going to say hi to some of the old guys and get back to you once I'm done that. All right, guys. So this is the CubaCraft server. Actually managed to get ourselves registered and everything, and I'm just trying to learn the ropes right now. So it's saying that there's a portal. I don't know. I'm not entirely certain what's. Oh dear. Okay. That brought me to the Nether, which makes sense because, you know, it's another portal. Okay. I feel like a total noob on this server, but We're gonna see how this goes. So first things first, of course, we're going to make ourselves a crafting bench. Bam, bam. And we're in 1.12. I haven't had a chance to actually learn those features yet, so we're going to see how that goes. Bust this up here, and we'll take a look around. So far, it looks like we really do just have the this little island here, but I'm going to go for a bit of a boat ride, and we're going to see what else exists just beyond the horizon here. That's the island. The island. So, gonna do a bit of a jump cut here once I figure out the next logical thing, because little island, yeah, a little bit boring. And okay, here we go. So no jump cut required, apparently. We have something somewhere, for some reason. Awesome. If that was 1.8, that would have been in pieces. So, we have an island here. This is actually really cool. Alright guys, so I have been chatting it up. Hey! That was a bad time to press shift. I have been chatting it up with the co-owner of the server and just finding out a couple things. Apparently, we are allowed to use the replay mod. Yay! To find out if I can actually get it up and running and all that fun stuff. But hey, you know what? We're allowed to, which is fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. There is a lot of water. Tons of water. Oh my. The good news with this, though, is actually found out that it's kind of cool. There's like kind of a spawn island, and then there's like a bunch of little islands all around it, which is kind of neat. So, and it's a nice fresh map and everything, so we're going to have a lot of options. They do kind of base some things off of the Hermitcraft server. So if some things do look sort of familiar, it's not my fault. That's just kind of how this particular server has decided to get set up. I'm actually pretty sure this is the seed from Season 5. I heard a rumor about that, so not certain if there's any truth to it, but that being said, it's still pretty interesting. I'm kind of used to being able to just teleport back to spawn, and I haven't figured out how to do that yet, so just trying to find my way back to the spawn island. I'm probably just going to ask people for coordinates at some point, or honestly, I'm really not sure. Probably just going to boat around for a little while until we find something that we'd like to go home. So, but yeah, this is really interesting. It's actually the kind of thing that I considered, because I thought about making my own server at some point, and I thought about doing something like this. So this is going to be a lot of fun. I'm kind of leaning toward this right now, but I am going to look around and see what else. Yeah, ooh, I think I clipped. Anyway, yeah, just to see what else is going on. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is all that I have time for today. Just going to take a little bit of time off camera to try to sort out whether or not I actually I gotta figure out this thing. Yeah, keep going under the water. Okay. So yeah, just basically gonna take some time to figure out which of the 3 servers I actually prefer the most. So far, I'm kind of liking this one, not gonna lie. So I'm definitely a fan of the Hermitcraft series, and the fact that they have a similar like sleeping rules and whatnot is pretty interesting. Lots of water, which means that I'll actually be able to go and get my own island, which I'm kind of looking forward to. So yeah, but I'm going to take some time just to play around on all the servers, and in our next episode we are going to actually come to a conclusion as to which one we're going to be going with. So for that, if you liked what you saw here, definitely leave a like, and if you want to see more, make sure to subscribe and hit that notify button. But other than that, this has been Phobos, and I am out. Enjoy!